The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Good day everyone, it's Grizzly Storytime. Today I'm going to tell you a very short story. It's a story that's got a very important lesson at the end. You should listen to the lesson very, very carefully. And the story is called The Boy That Cried Wolf. I'm sure that most of you will have heard this story before, and in my opinion, it's one of the best short stories I've ever heard. So here we go. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a shepherd boy who used to take his flock of sheep to the hill to graze on the fresh green grass. Sitting there, he had nothing to do the whole day. One day, an idea struck him. To overcome his boredom, he cried out, "Wolf! Wolf!" And all the villagers came running up the hill with their sticks to frighten the wolf away. But to their dismay, they found no wolf. The boy laughed and laughed. The villagers were not happy with the boy and told him, "Please don't call wolf unless there really is a wolf." Again, after a few days, he was bored again and cried out, "Wolf! Wolf!" And the villagers again came running up the hill, only to find the shepherd boy had fooled them again. The shepherd boy laughed and laughed, seeing that he'd managed to fool them again. However, this time, the villagers were very angry, and they told him that the next time he cries out for help, they would not come. Next day, when his flock of sheep were grazing, he suddenly saw a real wolf. In terror, the boy ran toward the village, shouting, "Wolf! Wolf!" But though the villagers heard the cry, they did not run to help him as they had done before. "He cannot fool us again," they said. The wolf killed a great many of the boy's sheep and then slipped away into the forest. From that day onwards, the boy promised never to lie again. Well, that's the end of this story. Now the moral or the lesson of this story is that people refuse to believe a liar, even when he's telling the truth. I think if you always tell the truth, people will treat you well. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's short story. See you again soon. Bye! Good day everyone, it's Grizzly's Storytime. Today our story is a little different, as it doesn't really have a moral lesson. I don't think you will have all heard this story before. It's called Princess Rose and the Golden Bird. Okay, let's begin. Many, many years ago, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a beautiful princess. She had long red hair and loved roses so much that everyone called her Princess Rose. Every evening after dusk, Princess Rose went out onto the balcony and clapped her hands. A golden bird came flying out of nowhere and sat on her shoulder. Instantly the princess' hair began to shine, ablaze with brilliant red light. When the bird started to warble an enchanted tune, Princess Rose joined it in the song, and everyone in the kingdom fell asleep and had sweet dreams till the break of dawn. Many years passed. Each evening Princess Rose, along with the little golden bird, sang a loving lullaby so that all the people fell asleep and had sweet dreams till the break of dawn. Until one day, something terrible happened. A wicked witch learned about Princess Rose and decided to curse her. "Abracadabra, simsalabim, may the rose's colour dim," said the witch, and Princess Rose's hair instantly turned as black as tar. That evening, Princess Rose went out onto the balcony and clapped her hands. But when the golden bird appeared, her hair glowed black instead of red. The bird warbled its enchanting melody, and the Princess Rose sang her lullaby. Everyone in the kingdom fell asleep, but that night they only had bad dreams and nightmares. On the following day, the saddened princess asked the bird, "Tell me, golden bird, how can I make my people's dreams so sweet again till the break of dawn?" "Black hair in rose water," the bird chirped in reply. The princess wondered at this advice, but nevertheless she abided by it. She filled up a basin with water and sprinkled rose petals onto its surface. Then she dipped her hair into the rose water, and it instantly turned red again. That evening, when the bird chirped on her shoulder, the radiant red glow of her hair lit up the sky once more. The princess sang a lullaby, and everybody in the kingdom fell asleep and had sweet dreams till the break of dawn. The wicked witch was so angry that her curse had been broken that she decided to cast it again. "Abracadabra, simsalabim, may the rose's colour dim." And the princess's hair turned as black as tar again. Only this time, the witch also picked up all the rose blooms in the entire kingdom. "Let's see how you'll break my curse now," she sneered, filled with rage. Once again, the saddened princess asked the bird, "Tell me, golden bird, how can I make my people's dreams so sweet again till the break of dawn?" "Black hair in rose water," the bird chirped in reply. "But where should I find a rose?" said the princess. "Black hair in rose water," the bird chirped and flew away. The princess didn't know what to do. So great was her anguish that her eyes filled with tears, one of them falling to the ground below. At that very moment, a young and handsome prince, who had stopped under the balcony of the princess, took out a little box and a single red hair from within it. He bent down and placed the hair on top of the princess' tear. And then a miracle happened. Suddenly, the single red hair turned into a red rose. The prince picked the rose and took it up to the princess. Upon seeing the rose, she immediately brushed off her tears and plucked its petals to add to the water in the basin. Then she dipped in her hair, and the curse was broken. Everyone gasped in astonishment, and the king asked the prince, "Young man, where did you find that red hair?" "When the princess and I were both children, I picked a single strand of her hair from her head as a sign of my loyalty to her, and she did the same to me." "It's true, father," the princess confirmed and took out a little box. She opened it to reveal a single hair from the prince's head inside. Everyone was delighted with this news. The prince and the princess Rose got married on that very same day. Upon learning that her curse had been broken again, the wicked witch's evilness swelled so much that she exploded into 1,000 tiny pieces. Eventually, rose blooms sprang up in every garden in the kingdom once again, and so it went. Each evening, Princess Rose sang a loving lullaby, so that all people fell asleep and had sweet dreams till the break of dawn. That's the end of the story, children. I'm so glad that it had a happy ending. Nobody wants to sleep and have a bad dream, do they? Maybe there is a lesson. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay, children, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. See you soon. Bye!